Many people say that Bhagwan Rajneesh is Almighty God. So let's put this Bhagwan Rajneesh to a test of Surah Ikhlas. The first is Qul Wallahu Ahad. Say He is Allah, the one and only. Was Bhagwan Rajneesh one and only? There are several people who have claimed divinity. And especially from our country, India, there are thousands and thousands of people who have claimed divinity. So He's not one and only. The second is Allahu Samad. Allah, the Absolute, the Eternal. Was Bhagwan Rajneesh absolute and eternal? We know from his biography that he was suffering from asthma, from chronic backache, from diabetes mellitus. Imagine Almighty God suffering from asthma, from chronic backache, from diabetes mellitus. The third test is Lam Yalid Walam Yulad. He begets not, nor is he begotten. We know Bhagwan Rajneesh, he was born in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And in 1981, he goes to USA. And in the state of Oregon, he starts his village called Rajeshpuram. And he takes thousands of Americans for a ride. Later on, the American government, they imprisoned Bhagwan Rajneesh. And Bhagwan Rajneesh was saying that the American government, they were slow poisoning. Imagine Almighty God being slow poisoned. Later on, the American government, they kick Bhagwan Rajneesh out of America. And he comes back in the state of Maharashtra, and in the city of Pune, he starts his village called Rajeshpuram. And if you go to Pune, you will see on his tomb, on his samadhi, it is mentioned, Osho, never born, never died, but visited the earth from the 11th of December 1931 to the 19th of January 1990. They forgot to mention on the tomb that he was not granted visas to 21 different countries of the world. Imagine Almighty God requiring visas to travel to different countries of the world. And the Archbishop of Greece said that if you do not throw Rajneesh out of the country, we shall burn his house as well as the house of his disciples. And the last test is so stringent that it does not befit anyone but the true Almighty God. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there's nothing like unto Him. For example, if someone says that Almighty God is 1,000 times stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger, you might have heard the person Arnold Schwarzenegger, the person who won the title Mr. Universe, the strongest man in the world, the strongest man in the universe. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there's nothing like unto Him. Whether it be King Kong, or whether it be Dara Singh, or whether it be Arnold Schwarzenegger, the moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Whether it be 100 times, or whether it be 1,000,000 times. Therefore, Surah Ikhlas is a touchstone of theology. If anyone says that so-and-so candidate is God, and if that candidate fits in this 4-line definition, we Muslims, we have got no objection in accepting that candidate as God. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Isra chapter number 17, verse 110. قُلِ ادْعُوا اللَّهَ أَوِ ادْعُوا الرَّحْمَنَ أَيَّمَّا تَدْعُوا فَلَهُ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى. Say, call upon Him by Allah, or call Him by Rahman. By whichever name you call upon Him, to Him belong the most beautiful names. And there are no less than 99 different attributes given to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, most gracious, most merciful. And the crowning one is Allah. Why do we Muslims prefer calling Allah with the Arabic word Allah instead of the English word God? Because a person can play mischief with the English word God. For example, if we add S to God, so it becomes gods, that is the plural of God. There is nothing like the plural of Allah. Qul huwallahu ahad. Say He is Allah, the one and only. If we add DESS to God, so it becomes goddess, that is a female God. There is nothing like female Allah or male Allah in Islam. If we add father to God, so it becomes Godfather. He is my Godfather, He is my guardian. There is nothing like Allah Father or Allah Abba in Islam. If we add mother to God, so it becomes Godmother. There is nothing like Allah Mother or Allah Ammi in Islam. If we prefix tin to God, so it becomes tin God, that is a fake God. There is nothing like tin Allah or fake Allah in Islam. That's the reason we Muslims prefer calling Allah with the Arabic word Allah instead of the English word God. And the universal brotherhood in Islam, it does not only go horizontally across the globe, but it even goes vertically, that is through the generation. So, the universal brotherhood in Islam, it goes horizontally as well as vertically.